What is going on, guys? DBG here, and this is another tier list video in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM. So basically, I'm gonna get this video out a little bit quickly, and basically as soon as the new cards are released, the challenges, depending on what way they do it, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch for a couple of them. If it's, say, for example, if it is 15 games per player, I'm literally I'll stream for one player. If it's 5 games, I'll stream for maybe 4 or 5. However, if it's 1 game per player, I'm going to do the Eastern Conference today, Western Conference tomorrow. So if you guys want to see me live, follow me on Twitch. I will be streaming pretty much every day for the foreseeable future, to be honest. But yeah, so now we are going to get on to the tier list. The reason why obviously I'm streaming is because today's content is all going to be based around a little bit of a grind, and I would rather go and physically have the cards before making any other videos. So doing gameplays and stuff, doing like top 5 lists, as well as tomorrow's probably going to be a tier list of all of the cards, the new Spotlight Sim cards, and other things like that. And also, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are like 2,000 subscribers, just over 2,000 away from hitting 150k, so that would be absolutely insane. But anyway, we have spent a little bit of time on this, on the intro, and now we're going to get on to ranking the pink diamonds. Again, purely subjective. There is nothing objective in this. This is purely my opinion. All of these cards are really, really good. They're 96 overall plus, so this is all nearly objective. Oh, subjective, sorry. So, starting off with Russell. Russell's a 6'5" point guard. Good handles. Shoots the ball relatively well. Got good stats and decent on defense. Somewhere between A and B. He's okay. He's all right. I'm going to put him in B with a potential to move him up to A, but he's just okay. Then we've got Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid's up there at the best centers in the game. He's, as far as I'm concerned, running pick and pops, he's as good as almost anyone. I do prefer Kareem because of his defense. I might prefer the new Jackson Hayes when that comes out, but Joel Embiid, absolutely fantastic, going into S tier right here for the pink diamonds. So then we have got De'Aaron Fox. He's basically the equivalent of like Wall, Westbrook, Fox, Arenas, Lillard, Rose. They're all basically the same card. It's all just preference. I actually really like Fox release. I actually would prefer using Fox to using Russell. So I'm going to put Fox in A tier. Then we've got this is going to be a controversial one wherever I put him, because we've got a guy who's got the stats and badges of an S tier player, but feels like he's a B tier player. And even though everything on paper should be really, really good with Aaron Gordon, I don't really know. Like, A tier, B tier. I don't like the cards. I'm going to put him B tier. Like, he realistically should be an A tier, but I don't even mind coming up against him. It's not like it's a Mark Eaton situation where I just hate playing against Mark Eaton. I don't even mind playing against Gordon. He does not play as well as his stats would suggest. And then we got Buddy Hield. He's basically Ray Allen. Yeah, that's it. He's Ray Allen with a better release, in my opinion. He's basically Bradley Beal, so he is going up into A tier. A really solid card. Then we have got Rudy. And Rudy is one of the best pink diamonds in the game, no doubt about it. However, I don't know. I just don't think he's quite S tier. I'm going to put him in A tier, but he's really, really good. He's like basically the same as Paul George. Like a tiny, tiny bit worse, but I'm going to put Paul George ahead of him, definitely. Well, I've obviously given away one other player in my S tier. We got Drazen. Drazen is really good 3-and-D guy. And the thing is, like, I was watching Splash Edition stream, New Edition Flash, or I think Splash Edition on Twitch. But basically, he was a guy who probably would have been in with a chance to win the 250k had it not been for the delay they were being played on. He was like the 10th pick in the 2K League draft, but he was streaming last night, and he had a perfect reference to players that play it to 2 or to 3, can play defense, can shoot the ball, and can't do anything else. Instead of just calling them 3-and-D guys, he just calls them cones. Like, when they're on the floor, they might as well just be cones. That they're there for defense. You're never going to dribble or do anything with them. They're just there to shoot the ball wide open. And yeah, Drazen Petrovic is a very good 3-and-D cone, in the words of Splash Edition. Then we've got LeBron James. LeBron's S tier. So, LeBron's really good. LeBron is really, really good. Shoots the ball well, handles the ball well, dunks really well, plays great defense. And overall, just a fantastic, fantastic card. Jimmy Butler, in terms of like the best pink diamonds, I think Jimmy Butler is good. I don't think he's as good as Drazen or Buddy. And I know it's going to be a controversial one, but I don't think he's quite as good. So I'm going to put him in... I'm going to put him in B. I know this is controversial, but I'm going to put Jimmy in B tier. Then we got Anthony Davis right here. AD is... I know a lot of people rate AD very, very highly. I think AD is just the worst Embiid. I'm going to put AD in A tier. But solid perimeter defender. Really solid shooter. He's got range extender. And overall, really good card. I'm going to put him in A tier. But still, that doesn't mean he's not a great card. Magic Johnson is also going into A tier. He's, again, got really good handles, attacks the basket really well, is really good in the post, and is a 6'9" point guard. So, while he doesn't shoot as well as someone like De'Aaron Fox, he definitely will be in the upper stages of A tier, getting close to S tier. Then we have got Melo, who, stats-wise, you'd be thinking should be an S tier, but he has... I don't like his animations, and his release is horrendous. He's going into B tier. That's the only reason he's going in there, because his release is terrible. Or saying his release is terrible, his steady shooter is terrible, and his animations are, especially going to the basket, it's not good at all. Release is not as good as previous years. I think I might have said it was terrible earlier. It's not as good as previous years. However, the moving shot's pretty good. Steady shooter, though, puts him down here in B tier, straight up. For pink diamonds, especially at his price, he's going B tier. Derrick Rose, I honestly think Derrick Rose is like almost the same but worse than De'Aaron Fox, so I'm going to put him in B tier. And we got Michael Beasley. I love Michael Beasley. I think he is one of the better cards in the game. And I know a lot of people, there's some people that like Beasley, there's some people that don't like Beasley, but I am one of the people that really, really likes Michael Beasley. So for that reason, I am putting Beasley up there in S tier as one of the best pink diamonds in the game. I think Beasley is one of the best cards in the game, period. Like, he's fantastic. And we got Pistol Pete Maravich. I like Pete a lot more than most people do, so I'm going to put him in A tier. Pete's not going to be the best going to the basket. However, he has got a super good handle. He's got a super good release, and he's just a really, really nice player. He's basically like a better Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley, who I'm not even sure if I don't think I've Avery Bradley in this list. Avery Bradley will probably be B tier. Yeah, Bradley will be B tier. Then we have got Tracy McGrady. I don't think there's an easier person to place than Tracy McGrady up here in S tier. No doubt about it. Tracy McGrady, one of the best cards in the game. And even is like, there's almost no upgrade between his pink diamond and his opal. I love his pink diamond. His pink diamond, no doubt about it, is going up there in S tier. So then we got Brandon Ingram, a card that we have not used yet, but we've used other pink diamond Ingram, so we have a general idea of what he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be spectacular. I'm going to think he's a B tier. I don't like his animations. Straight up. He was good when they had the behind the back. And then when they got rid of the behind the back, his flaws started to show. The fact he doesn't have the best release, the fact that he's got a really skinny build in game, and he doesn't really have the longest arms in game from what I remember. I didn't like that pink diamond really at all. So for that reason, I'm going to put this in B tier. Again, a more than usable card. If you do grind him for free, he's going to be pretty good, but I can't see him being any spectacular. And then we got Pascal Siakam, who I'm pretty sure is going to be a solid S tier power forward. Shoots the ball really well, handles it really well, and has an unreal jump shot, as well as being a much, much better defensive player than Brandon Ingram. Okay, so now we're on to Porzingis. I think I might have to just adjust this whole thing, because we're looking only at A and B tier players so far. And Porzingis is A tier, but not a power forward, run him at center. Like, unbelievable pick and pop jump shooter. One of the best releases in the game. Just overall, a really, really good card. We all kind of know how good Kristaps Porzingis is. Then we have got John Havlicek. Our first player going into C tier is John Havlicek. There is something about John Havlicek I just don't like. I know, I was watching Splash Edition use him. He was using him as a quote-unquote cone, and he can do that fine. Like, he is a fine 3-and-D player. However, I'd put him on the lower tier of 3-and-D players. I don't think he's as good as Jimmy Butler. I don't think he's as good as Buddy Hield. I don't think he's as good as Rudy or Drazen. However, he's not terrible, so I'm going to keep him above C tier. There mightn't actually be a D tier on this list, to be honest. And we got Andre Iguodala, who I'm going to put in B tier as well. Iggy is very, very solid. I don't think there's anything spectacular that Iguodala does. However, the thing with Andre Iguodala is that he is a pretty good... he is a pretty good card. He is a pretty good card. And he's also undersized. He's a pretty good small forward, not a good power forward. And the problem is that you can't play him at 2. If you could play Iguodala at 2, this would be completely different, but you can't. Then we have got John Wall. And I'm going to put John Wall right over De'Aaron Fox because they're basically the same card. So that is my opinions on John Wall. Next, we've got Giannis in one of the most obvious things ever. Giannis is right up here in S tier. An absolutely, absolutely fantastic point guard. You play him a power forward and he's the best power forward in the game. No doubt about it. He's better than Simmons. The more I use Giannis, the more I realize he's definitely better than Simmons. Absolutely unreal. Maybe one of the best cards ever in my team. And we got Kawhi Leonard, who I'm going to put in A tier for the reason that he's 6'7", which is okay height for a small forward. However, he can't play at the 2. If he could play at the 2, we'd be looking at Kawhi up in S tier. However, he's a little bit undersized for his position, which brings him down 1 tier. Then we're going to put Paul George in, and Paul George is going up here into S tier. Paul George is a really just overall solid player. Shoots the ball well. He's basically 2 inches bigger version of Kawhi Leonard. He's just a better Rudy. And yeah, a little bit overpriced considering the alternatives, but a really good card. Then we have got Weber, who I'm going to really annoy some people. I'm going to really annoy a lot of people by putting Chris Webber in B tier. The reason is so many better alternatives. So when Weber first came out, he was the first center with Hall of Fame quick first step. And he was killing it. He was a killer. He could speed boost Hall of Fame quick first step. The problem is that Thon Maker's probably better. Straight up, Thon Maker's better than his 2KMT. And if you're looking at the cards that are rated higher, if you want to play him power forward, he gets clamped by most of these guys. If you want to play him at center now, because back in the day there was almost no, when he came out, I say back in the day like it was only 3 weeks ago, but there was almost no quick for or clamp centers. Then you look at Embiid has got clamps, AD has got clamps. He gets clamped by a lot of the new centers as well. So he is just kind of outclassed. And now we're going to Russell Westbrook, and just like I said, Russell Westbrook is going right on top of John Wall. So now we're on to Klay Thompson, and Klay is, again, he's a cone. He's a cone. He will not do anything off the dribble. Klay Thompson is just bang average, 3-and-D guy who that's all he's going to do. That is all he is going to do. And we have got Shaquille O'Neal. There is no D tier players. There is no D tier players. And Shaquille O'Neal is going to go into C tier. And the reason why Shaq's going C tier is he just straight up he can't shoot. He's not a bad card. None of these cards are bad in this list, but the fact that Shaq can't shoot isn't great. And I think I might change up a few of these players. I have no idea where these players have come from. Trying to find where Melo is. There we go. Melo's there. Melo is gone down to C tier. And yeah, I'll keep the tiers they are. I'm going to move Melo down 1 tier because it's steady, and that's it. And then we got Dwayne Wade. And all I'm going to say is the disrespect I've been showing towards Dwayne Wade is real. Man, as much as I don't particularly like the card, I think I'm going to have to start using them again. I have watched Ty, Debo, and Splash go 12-0 every single time. All they need is Dwayne Wade. Like, I don't know why. I don't know if I particularly like Dwayne Wade still, but I'm going to show some respect to Dwayne Wade. Lads, Dwayne Wade, even though I don't particularly like the card, even though I find other cards better, Dwayne Wade is going up in S tier because the best players in the world literally just need this guy in a Hall of Fame pick and pop, or a Hall of Fame, not a Hall of Fame, just a range extended center to run pick and pops with, and they win every game. So for that reason, Wade's up in this tier. So yeah, this is what we're looking at right here. No D tier players, but again, this is the best pink diamonds. Like, all these guys are better than the worst opals anyway. So like, it's hard to put any of these players. Like, if I was to put one down in D tier, it'd be either Havlicek or Shaq, and you kind of move a few of these guys down and a few of these guys down. But like, I'm fine with no D tier. I'm fine with a 4-tier system. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.